Meanwhile, is it Seimi? Seimi, how do you pronounce that?
Seimi.
Seimi.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Irish. Because they've spent it S-E-I-M-I here.
No, that's the all of Pakistan.
What, you resent me for saying what, Seimi?
No, someone came in there that said anyone who smokes dope is a dope and should be treated like a dope, you know what I mean, Neil? Yes. And I don't agree with that.
This was the guy who was arrested for smoking cannabis outside Paddington.
No, that's not me at all.
No. What is it about? Is there a full moon today? I'm saying this. Did you hear the story?
I did, yeah. I came on the radio. I listened to the radio and I heard your man saying that anyone who is a dope. I was saying like there's a lot of medicinal values as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm not disputing that. It says you resent me saying that only dope smoke hash.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But that was never said.
That was said the other day.
No, what I said was, if you're dopey enough to smoke dope outside a tube station, then you're a dope.
Well, people can drink in public as well, like, if they have a cup over a plastic bag.
Only a dope would smoke dope outside a tube station. That's what was said.
Well, they like smoking it down up to day 14, you know?
Yeah, but you wouldn't, would you smoke it standing outside Brown Thomas's window?
I often walk don't pass the street with a joint.
A big spliff.
I wouldn't be big, like you'd be a talkway, you know? I wouldn't have it too obvious, you know what I mean?
Well, the guy on the air with me said it was clearly obvious that his buddy was smoking a spliff because it was a big, huge baiter of a thing. He's standing there outside the tube station in the middle of a security alert with bombs going off. And he's a dope. Because they wonder why he gets arrested. You want to be pure stupid not to understand why you get arrested. That's what I was saying.
Well, that's his own fault, no, for that, all right, you know?
Fair enough, yeah.
Because they get out for crawling the place, you know what I mean?
They were crawling the place. Fair enough. We agree on that.
He wouldn't rub it in their face either, you know?
No, and that's what he was pretty much doing that. And you've been smoking it since you were 14.
That's right, yeah.
And you've had 4 already this morning.
I did, yeah.
And before 10 o'clock you'll have had 5.
Yeah, that's every morning, like, you know?
And is it like having 5 cigarettes to you now at this stage, then?
No, just relax, you like it's decent, you know? You just be stoned over your head there, have a few smoke. And, you know, you just relax, like, you know? That's my thing, like, I just smoke for no joint, Neil, you know what I mean?
I know, and it's your own business, and do whatever you want to do, it's your life. And well, by 10 o'clock you'll have had 5. How many will you have in a whole day, then?
I don't know, I don't really keep count, like, I know I'd have about 5 there till about 10 o'clock. It all depends, you know what I mean? The boys call along or whatever, you know what I mean?
What happens when the boys call round, then?
We'd all have no smoke, like, you know?
Every day?
Yeah, we just have a laugh then, like, you know?
In the house, is it?
Yeah, just a crack and a few jokes and all that.
Is it your house or what?
Nah, it's my mum's house.
And what does she make of it? A whole load of lads smoking hash inside every morning?
Nah, she'd be at work.
She goes to work. She not smell it?
Nah, she wouldn't. She wouldn't smell it. I'll just open the window, you know?
And do you guys go to, I mean, what are you now? You're 26 now. Do you guys go to work at all? 27. Do you go to work at all, or the lads go to work?
Nah.
Bad news, is it?
Yeah, I'd be too tired, you know?
You'd be too tired for work, Seimi, is it?
Yeah.
And do you ever work?
I had a summer job, I like a few years ago, I like, you know?
Doing what?
Painting.
And why'd you give up? Would you not like to have a few bob in your pocket?
I try to get spine the door, you know what I mean?
How much is that?
150, 148, 95.
148.95. But I thought they knock you off that if you don't get a job eventually, don't they?
And you just have to go in there, like, and spoof them up, you know what I mean?
Tell them you're looking for work.
Yeah.
And did you ever train for anything? Did you ever do a leaving cert or a junior cert or anything like that?
Nah, never done nothing like that.
So you just hang around all day smoking dope?
Hash, or draw, that's what we call it, you know?
Okay, I'm sorry.
We call it dope in America.
Hash, then.
Yeah.
And the dole pays for that?
They do, yeah.
So we're subsidizing you in hash, are we?
Yeah.
That's a good one, all right, isn't it?
It's decent.
Seimi, are you ever going to amount to anything more than a hash smoker?
Well, I have a band there at the moment, you know.
A band?
Yeah, we have a band, and hope you want to make it there, like, you know.
Like what kind of music do you do? Rastafarian, is it reggae music?
Yeah, reggae and kind of hip-hop combined, you know.
And have you recorded anything?
Well, we're trying to get a few bob there for the studio, you know. But we does our own thing there live, you know.
Will you be rehearsing this morning when the lads call over?
I don't know. Like, the thing is, we're too embarrassed then if people don't like us, you know, that kind of way.
I know what you mean, yeah. Do you play an instrument?
Nah, I'm playing no instrument.
And do any of the lads?
Nah.
Oh, man.
I know, but first thing I was like, you rapping in that. You know,
Gotcha.
50 Cent smokes hash as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's none of my business. I think you just have an interesting story to tell. I think it's a shame that you don't get your act together and get a life.
What do you mean get a life, Neil? It's all from where you're standing, do you know what I mean? Maybe I don't think you have a life, cooped up in the studio all day.
Well, maybe you're right. Maybe you're the...
I don't boil down the money at all, you know what I
Well,
mean?
maybe you're the smart one, Seimi.
Like that, like, you know? Me and my buddy Johnny there, we smokes all the time. And we had always have, you know, a few bob in the pocket there, and we're happy out, you know what I mean?
You sound like a happy guy. You do sound like a happy guy. You sound like a nice kind of a guy. I'm just wondering, you know, you're 27 now. You're going to be doing this at 37, 47, 57?
Well, sure, what my man be on my case as well, like, I'm supposed to be shacked up with some mediocre old doll who's nagging me, dragging me out of the pub, and get a load of bills and all that and drive a car, just to appear to look happy. And that's not happiness at all, not from where I'm standing, you know?
Doesn't have to be that way, though.
But that's the way most people are, like, you're not kind of keeping up with the Joneses, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, do you go to the pub?
Yeah, and I got a few cans, like, you know?
Decent. And do you give anything to your mother?
Imam?
Yeah.
I do, yeah.
Give her a few bob.
You know?
A tenner a week.
Yeah.
And she feeds you, does she? Pays all the bills and buys your clothes and gives you a bedroom.
And she don't buy me clothes and all.
Who buys the clothes?
Well, I get them myself, like, you know?
And this for you is this is the life you want to lead. You're happy with this.
This is the business, Neil, I tell you straight. You know, I just lie in there in bed all morning, like, it's decent, you know?
Decent. And you don't want anything to change.
Right, no, I suppose getting an old doll there, no, be alright, like, you know?
And what do you think you'd have to offer an old doll?
You know, like, my mum won't be around forever, like, that's the sad reality, you know?
And this girl then would mind you, is it?
Yeah, cool.
Step into your mum's shoes, like.
No, well, you know what I mean, if you're having sex with her, like, that'd be the only difference, really.
All right, I accept that. So what time would the lads be around at?
I don't know, whenever they get up. Probably around 1, 2 o'clock, you know?
And how long you guys hang out together then for? The whole day, is it?
When my man's back from work there around 6 o'clock, like, we'll be gone out of the house about 5:30.
Where will you go?
Get a few cans there, like, you know? Just have a smoke, a few joints, and, you know what I mean? Have a laugh, like.
And where will you do that?
Up at the train tracks.
The Dublin train?
You know, the train tracks down Dublin Hill.
I do.
Yeah.
All weather you're up there?
When not it's raining, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just ran out this weather, you know?
And what time do you go home at then?
I don't know, it depends, like, you know what I mean? Could be 10, 11 o'clock, 12.
You don't get into any trouble or any mischief or anything like that?
I don't know, there's no bit of mischief going on, like, you know?
What would that be?
I don't know, getting the chase off the guards or something, like.
Is that fun? Like you run and the guards run after you, is it?
Oh yeah, we'll be up in the height, you know, throw rockers down on them.
Oh, you stone the guards?
Yeah.
And do you hit them?
I'll be only hitting the paddy wagon, like.
Right. You stone the paddy wagon, right, with rocks?
Yeah, because if you're coming up, you'll be taking the cans off you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I suppose if you were indoors somewhere doing it, they wouldn't know.
I should go up in the height there, like in the field and away in the corner, they only come up to annoy you, like, you know what I mean? Up wrecking our heads.
And they take the cans off you. If they can catch you, like you run away sometimes.
And they say, call down from them tomorrow, you call down from them, they don't have them all, they keep them for themselves.
Right. They drink them.
You know, yeah.
So the stuff that you were drinking is probably that cheap beer, is it?
I know, it's the good stuff, like Dutch Gold.
Dutch Gold, is that good?
Oh yeah, jeez. You never heard of that?
Anytime I see Dutch Gold, it's usually with some fella on the street corner, or a wino or a dropout, or a bunch of guys bushing. I never see it up in a bar counter or inside you know, it's kind of like Dutch Gold or Linden Village cider, isn't that what it is?
Yeah, Linden Village. Yeah, it's yes as well.
But come here to me. Do you ever supplement your money then with a bit of crime?
Why?
Yeah?
What do you mean with crime, like?
You say you throw rocks at the guards and at the paddy
And
wagons.
that's when they're annoying us, like, you know?
Right, but you don't, that's all you do, is it? You don't go breaking into robbing money, robbing cars or anything like that?
I'd never break into someone's house, like, that's where somebody sleeps, you know? I'd be totally against that.
Well, would you break into a pub or an off-licence or a bank or a shop or something?
Well, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't be sophisticated enough now to do a bank.
Well, what, have you broken into anywhere?
No. I wouldn't be stupid enough for me to say on the radio, like, you know?
Yeah. Well, no, nobody knows who you are or where you are. I'm just wondering if you've engaged in criminal activity.
Oh, in that case, so I done the post office all right 2 years ago.
Yeah. Did you ever get caught? Did you ever get caught for that?
Did I?
Yeah.
Nah.
And nearly caught. But did you get away with much?
Loads of stuff, like, shades are thick, you know?
Who?
Shades.
Shades?
Yeah, the girls thick.
The shades are thick. But I'm wondering, did you get away with much money?
Nah. So, we up come to the money, he might told me he dropped up my half lace stuff, so he never got nothing out of me, like. And I couldn't do nothing till he dig the head out of me, no that's anywhere.
So he kept all the cash?
Yeah, he had like damn out of me.
And you don't know how much he got?
There was about, again, this was punked at the time, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So about the 7,000.
And you know what half of 7,000 is, do you?
2,000.
No, 3,500.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. And you never got that?
Nah. They just, you know, and I done all the risky stuff and everything, like, they were just laughing at me then afterwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they call that you're the patsy.
Yeah.
The stool pigeon.
Yeah, well, no, like, you know, I wouldn't like to look thinking myself in that way, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, I mean, you did the crime, and you didn't get the cash, and you might have done the time.
Caught, you know what I mean?
What?
It's only a crime if you get caught.
That's not true. You know that's not true. It's a crime. The fact that you don't get caught doesn't mean that it's not illegal or it's not a criminal thing. You know that breaking into a post office is a crime, Seimi. Don't you?
Well, how I went locked up for it or nothing like that?
Doesn't make any difference. That just makes you lucky.
When you say in the patsy, like, I'm a bit wide and double wide as well, like, you know what I mean?
Well, you have to be a patsy. If you broke into the post office with another guy, he got $7,000 and you got nothing.
Yeah, he had his buddy outside waiting on the motorbike. I handed him the bag. He hopped onto the motorbike. They drove off laughing, like, I was standing outside then. On my own, you know?
Yeah.
So I was wide away. I got away that way, like, you know?
I know. Well, what can I tell you?
Saying about the smoking, yeah, like, it's fine to have a few smokes, like, I mean, look at me, do you know what I mean? I'm grand, like, and there's nothing wrong with me. And then I have to out, you know? So, like, and there's all kinds of people smoke it as well, you know what I mean, Neil?
And you think that there's nothing wrong with you and your life is cool, the business?
Yeah, sure.
So you like, if you ever had a girlfriend and she had a son, you would like your son to be just like you are now?
Talk it down.
All right, man. I can't argue with that. That's if you're happy with that, that's cool by me.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The world needs more people like me. You know what I mean? Then to be no walls or nothing like that.
Should we have more people like you? We'd have more people. We'd have everyone breaking into post offices and everybody throwing rocks down at paddy wagons and drinking in ditches and fields.
I was just once off kind of thing, like, no, it's not a regular constant all, but generally like me, you know what I mean? Just relax and all that. Chilling out there, have a few smokes, like, you know?
Gotcha.
Mind your own business. There'd be no walls, nothing in the walls, you know what I mean, Neil?
There'd be no one working either. System.
Exactly.
There'd be no buses.
Paradise.
What?
Be paradise. Like, yeah, it'd be like a chillax form of communism or something like that, you know what I mean?
All right, listen, if you ever get the rap thing together with your buddies, will you come back to me? I'd love to hear some of your hip-hop stuff.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I said that. Since you said that, you know, we're going to get it together, you know, and we're going to ring in next week with a song, to give a live version over the radio.
I look forward to it, Seimi. I'll talk to you then, all right?
I cut out the courses, all right?
I'll leave it up to you. The unedited version is fine by me. I'll talk to you next week, all right?
Yeah,
oh, listen, I won't be here next week, Seimi.
Play on the question, me, Neil.
Hang on a while. Do you think no, I don't want any names here, but I'll let him write it down in a second. I'll tell you what, come back to me by Friday if you've got the song done. Failing that, Mick Mulcahy will have the pleasure of your company. Well, we will talk soon.